Hello, true believers. Jim Henry here, Democratic candidate for Congress in the 28th Congressional District of Florida. From Miami all the way down to beautiful Key West. Okay, I had to take a deep breath just now because I'm about to talk about a subject that could get pretty divisive, but you know what? That's the time that we're in. I want to talk to you about the issue of life and abortion and whatnot, because I just got home from church, and yes, I do go to church regularly. And I looked around the room at all these Catholics, and I thought, a lot of them are probably looking at America today and feeling like they feel good about where we are because they managed to get abortion much more difficult to obtain. And people like that, I don't think you can call them pro-life unless they also support legislation and funding for providing health care to mothers who now have no choice but to have babies. You need to provide access to insurance so that they can get the prenatal care they need so that their child can be born healthy and live their best lives. You cannot support cutting food stamps and cutting programs that help those underprivileged who need assistance, again, to support their children that they now have no choice but to have. You cannot call yourself pro-life if you say pick you up by the bootstraps. Or you can't call yourself pro-life if you think that the war that we're about to launch against Venezuela is a good thing. You can't be pro-life if you believe in the death penalty, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You can be anti-abortion, and that's what you are, unless you are consistent. You can't be pro-life if you support unfettered access to weapons of personal destruction, also known as guns. So that's my thoughts on this. I feel like Republicans really need to be consistent in their ideology, and if they're not, they're just freaking hypocrites. So we'll see what happens now. I think I may have just opened a firestorm, but you know what? It's a firestorm that needs to be opened. Once again, thanks to all the small dollar donors keeping this campaign afloat, and we'll see you all soon.